Okay, I want to go ahead and hurry up and get my reading of the day. Kind of got some things going on. As normal, use my DruidCraft. Actually, I'm about to chop off the borders off this deck here pretty soon. Love the deck. It's a little too big. That's the reason I hadn't used it before, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to chop all the borders off. That'll take a lot of size off of it. And I want to do that to a lot of my decks. I got to get the paper cutter. I did get my corner chopper here that I'm going to be using. It rounds off your corners for you. Actually, I picked that up at Walmart yesterday for $4. I seen it on Amazon for $8, so got a half price. Um, Good little deal there. Now, of course, these, if you're going to be doing a whole lot, I guess these can get a little tough to punch for, um, and you can lay it down and push it, with your palm also. But either way, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking my decks. I'm also over here. I've got my Deviant Moon deck too. I'm going to take it and I'm going to chop the borders on it too. I love cards without borders, and I've been meaning for a long time to get this done. Anyway, my reading for the day, I have the King of Wands here. Very good card. Like this card. It's always about myself or somebody. Very enthusiastic, entrepreneurship. You know, um, getting out and getting things done. Usually somebody that's happy and jovial, and actually represents my attitude when I woke up this morning. This guy can be a jokester too. Seems to like to joke around a lot and so forth, and that's what was going through my head. A lot of times I'll get songs and stuff like that when I wake up, and this morning it was some a lot of comedian shows, stuff from comedians and stuff. So anyway, that's pretty much what's going on with me. With that there, again, this could be somebody else around me that's up and enthusiastic and full of energy. Um, but this guy's always a very enterprising type guy, and this, a lot of wit and charm and the inspirational, motivational type person. But of course, it's being in charge. The guy that has to take charge, and so that's kind of some things that are going on um, around here. But a lot of charisma and optimism. So good thoughts there. Now, the overall number is an 8 because I have two court cards that are going on here, and the central card is the 8 of Pentacles, but it is reversed for me today, so that's not looking too good. My next card is the Princess of Cups, also reversed. So that's not a very good deal. But the overall number is an 8, and an 8 deals with outer world, and it also deals with dealing with things with the home and working on things. And this is something I really need to take a look at too. But working on things, property or your home and stuff like that. And I do have a little project that I do have to take care of here in a little bit. Um, and also with making some stuff here. This guy in this card, you see him, he's pouring this out and making some stuff. Very, very another central issue because there's a lot of Christmas stuff that needs to be made. Normally Michelle will make it. She's been sick for a few days with the flu, and I think I'm going to have to step in and try to use her recipes and so forth and make everything, so I can get it shipped out this week for Christmas. So that's going to be a whole new project trying to get that stuff done. Um, I'll just have to see how that goes, and also, yeah, I got some work. I've got to degut the daggone toilet and redo it. The float thing went bad, so I've got to fix that. And this is telling me I'm not doing real good works here. So anyway, um, a lot of this is about wasted energy, which I have been doing that. It's later than I wanted it to be. I got up early, and of course I'm taking care, trying to deal with the baby as much as possible also. But that's the thing about it is excessive speed. Moving too fast, trying to get things done too fast. There's hassles that always come up when this card's reversed, and maybe a little impulsiveness and being out of control, and feeling a bit insecure. Just like I said, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be made, and it's kind of funny because even though we won't be making them this year, but sometimes we will make stuff in the shape of stars, And there are stars on this. I don't expect that to really happen. Maybe, maybe not. Just depends. Um, but either way, um, something, too fast of a pace. And I know once I get going, I'm going to want to move too fast. And I need to pay attention because um, a lot of it's, maybe a feeling of being overwhelmed at the fast pace. And there's so many things that need to get done. And normally, up in like, okay, when I need to clean the house, we always do it like once a week and so forth. Um, but either way, a lot of stuff that really needs to be done. And if this is me, the good thing is, I am optimistic about all this and trying to get it done and so forth. I don't know about getting it done. But one thing this is saying is don't try to force things. Don't try to force and push things too fast because that can definitely um, cause problems. Going too fast, you're going to get nowhere fast. Trying to be too pushy and try to force things to get done. So some plans of things that I do want to get done may end up getting kind of canceled because I may not get it done. I'm gonna be trying to move too fast. Okay, the final card here is the Princess of Cups, and what I'm getting with this one today is bad news or emotional, upsetting news. Bad news about a child. And I really, a lot of times I'll get Sky with this, and she's gone, and she'll be home later, and it could be the fact that she has been sick. So this could be definitely an issue here. And a lot of times this will deal with, you know, spoiling a child or so forth. And I can see that because who she happens to be gone with at the moment, she could be maybe allowed to do things that she shouldn't do right now because she's sick, and that can make things worse for her. So there could be some definitely upsetting news about a child here. She was out of school all week last week, um, being sick, and definitely not a good deal there. But this can also be a person um, that is basically just emotionally immature. A lot of insecure feelings, which would make sense connected with this one right here with the things that are going on. Feeling a bit of insecure about what's going on with all the stuff that needs to be done with the overwhelming stuff. But definitely need to watch out for being too shallow in an emotional situation there. And laziness. This will come up with this one sometimes as laziness, being like childish and not getting stuff done. So that's definitely telling me with these two right here, I need to get busy and so forth. And the King of Wands, the energy I get a lot with this one is I get a lot of Sagittarian energy with this one, but also it's the Aries energy there that comes through really strong with this one because he's with the Ram, and with the Ram and that Aries, he's all about taking off and starting quickly and seeing things. They always happen to see things, the end result. They forget about all the stuff that goes on in between. They want to be the leader and be in charge, and things to be have done and have it done now, and the end result there. But the part of in between getting everything done seems to be an issue with this one right here. So, like I said, I get both energies, both a Sagittarian and Aries energy, but that Aries is coming out strong because on the throne of these, there's always a Ram, and that's jumped out to me. So that's telling me that, that enthusiasm and seeing the end of the project. I need to think a lot about what's going on in between, and right here is not doing good work, and also the same thing. This seems to be this is an apprenticeship card, and of course, something you're learning and also stuff like that. And of course, with Michelle being sick, she is going through and finishing up her bachelor's degree, so this could be an issue with getting some of her work done and everything, and not really getting it done as well as she normally would because she's not feeling too well here. So anyway, that's what's going on. Um, and that's going to be my reading for the day. Thank again everybody for watching the videos that do watch them.